Thank you for joining us on Valley News Live. We have 2 winter storms heading our way over the next 7 days, and we take a look at snowfall totals for the season so far. In a typical season, all of these locations have very close to 50 inches of expected snowfall for the entire winter. Here's where we stand so far. Look at Bismarck. They're on the precipice of a record of 101.6 inches. Folks, they could obliterate that record by the middle of next week. More on that in a second. Right now, quiet. Enjoy it while it lasts. Shh. Thursday, late snow develops, and there's going to be a wintry mix. Some areas are going to get some accumulating ice potential out of a system that works through. Into Friday morning, the main event with some bands of heavy snow that will last all day Friday for many into Saturday morning out toward the Twin Cities and parts of eastern Minnesota. First alert weather days here for our regional travelers and for some in our viewing area, but not all. Sunday, a few snow showers north, but not as impactful. Colorado low next week, folks, looks like a big weather maker. We're going to have to watch it very closely. It hits on April 4th and 5th. Our cooler than 40-degree stretch continues. Our flood concerns continue. For tonight, increasing clouds means not as cold overnight. Cannot rule out some passing morning flurries here or there, but by and large, the wind increases as we go through your Thursday afternoon. So most of Thursday, nice and quiet and enjoy. Your first alert weather day conditions will begin in the late day. We're talking after the dinner hour. It starts expanding across portions of Minnesota. If you're traveling in that direction, you may want to arrive in the Twin Cities if you don't want to contend with icing on area roads. This is 7:50 in the evening. You're traveling through the Alexandria area, through St. Cloud. It's going to get going there first. For our area, it moves in. Overnight, this is when we'll have our best chance at a little bit of light accumulation of snow for anywhere north of Highway 10 and north of Interstate 94. Look at this icing mixture making its way through. Overnight, there's going to be periods of that. Sleet and all that nonsense. By Friday morning, here comes the main event. Our snow will be all but wrapped up here, and it won't be too much. Then look at this nonsense. The dark blue, the whites, snowfall rates of 1 to 2+ inches per hour. It snows from first thing in the morning down south throughout the day on Friday, ending by 10 o'clock for many to the south and the east. So travel to the south of Fargo, travel to the east and southeast of Fargo. We'll have very heavy wet snow on top of some areas, some ice. Here's a look at the best chance of icing. St. Cloud down to the Twin Cities up toward Duluth could see upwards of 1/10 of an inch. And then we'll cover some of that with snow as we go through the event. How much? Well, the fluffy powder frost may accumulate to 1 inch in Fargo. Not much at all for our northern counties. But down here near the South Dakota border, I think from Fergus Falls through Battle Lake, a great chance at seeing some enhanced snowfall totals. 3 to 9 in the Sisseton Hills and across the I-29 corridor in South Dakota and the I-94 corridor in central and southern Minnesota. Quiet. It's 20. Southwest wind, 13 miles per hour, 21 Bemidji, 19's pretty popular from Hallock through Grand Forks and Devil's Lake. Here's the storm system. It's a big one. All right, let's talk about next week, shall we? There is a Colorado low that'll move through. Look at the size of this thing. It's because of the magnitude of it. It is going to impact our region. This is the European model, and it shows a track that will bring the heaviest snow through Bismarck, through Grand Forks and Fargo, and on its way up into northern Minnesota. Not all models agree on the track, but all map models have a strong and potent system making its way through with wind as well. See the red here? Most of this map, a greatest risk of 6+ inches. This could change. We'll keep you posted. Have your Valley News Live weather app handy. We've got a comparison video up there now between the American and the European model. Check it out. 2 below in the morning, not as cold. 28 in the afternoon. Deteriorating conditions tomorrow night into Friday morning. First alert weather conditions, as a matter of fact. Flakes Sunday mainly north. Tuesday, Wednesday, first alert weather days highlighted in red for you. Heavy snow continues as our temperatures below 40 continue, but the Easter Bunny says quieter weather for Easter Sunday is on order, and we'll try to deliver. We'll just see.
Maybe that'll be the turning point. We can hope. You seem less optimistic. We'll see.
Knows more than we do, and that didn't seem good. Okay, later here at 6, why advocates are pushing Minnesota lawmakers to invest in disability support services.